team, welcome to your post-election and pre-Thanksgiving edition of the Real Estate Rewind. A lot of stuff happening inside the company, a lot of stuff happening in the market and outside the company. We actually had a little bit of relief on the interest rates this week. The sell-off in the bond market led to Wednesday being the steepest one-day drop since the pandemic. They're still much higher than the start of the year. Everybody's impacted. We're impacted, obviously. 65% of our sales are cash sales, but we also have 35% that rely on financing. The builders are probably taking the biggest hit. You've got slower construction times, you've got bigger commissions, which is good for us. You've got more concessions to the customer. We're going to continue to watch that spread between the 10-year treasury and the 30-year fix. If you remember from the Pappas tours that we did, there's usually, traditionally, over the last 50 years, there's been a gap and a spread between the 10-year treasury and the 30-year fix of about 1.7%. Right now, you're looking at 30-year fixed rates just under 7%, and you're looking at a 10-year treasury yield of about 3.6%. So there's the spread's a little bit wider than maybe we would expect. Is that positive news for mortgage rates to flatten out towards the end of the year? We think so. There's a strong likelihood. Either way, there's still a lot of uncertainty. When uncertainty exists, people follow the certain. And that's why we need to know what's happening in the market. Take a look at the October market snapshot that's attached to this email right here. It's been really a tale of two markets since June. January to June, we were really tracking 12 to 15% lower in terms of number of sales in Palm Beach County and Martin County and also St Lucie County. Now that gap has widened as the year has progressed, and of course you're looking at 25% in Palm Beach County, 27% in Martin, and then 14% reduction in the number of unit sales of St Lucie County. Obviously they have a little bit more inventory, a little bit more new construction activity up there. It's a very hot place and a lot of opportunities up there. Prices, as you can see, are continuing to hold. Some of the drivers of what's happening in this market, some are seasonal, and we're gonna have a bigger end of the year than we had over the last several months. Some of it is interest rate driven, for our customers that are financing. And in the luxury space, you're finally reaching that threshold where too much, the price, you're hitting that ceiling where too much is absolutely too much, and that is that's a dynamic that we knew we were coming, probably expected to be there a little bit sooner, but that's where we are right now. We're expecting 2023. We're expecting similar trends in 2023. We're preparing for it. You should too. Take the October market snapshot, disseminate it. We can turn it into a farming postcard or a flyer for you. We can put it on social media for you if you need help with that. If you need help doing some digital advertising, we can help with that as well. So several other things to know. November 30th, we're having an all-company sales meeting. It's going to be really, really exciting. Mike will be there, I'll be there, Christina will be there, and we will have a special guest, Mary Johnson Palin, who is with the Floyd Wickman Group. We're going to talk about 2023, how to prepare for it, what to expect, and how to prospect like we've never prospected before. That's what 2023 is going to be about. Mary Johnson Palin, one of the best coaches in the real estate space in the United States, and she's going to be with us on November 30th. You don't want to miss that. Number two, our new Palm Beach office. It's at 223 Sunset. We're probably going to move in mid-December. It is fantastic. It's a beautiful space. You ought to stop in and see it. It's next to Trevini's. We've got a fantastic manager, Anderson Oman. Amanda is our admin down there, and that is going to be a big part of our strategy on the island. And stop in, have lunch at Trevini's, go check it out. Third, attached is an excellent webinar that was given by our Capital Partners mortgage head, Craig Garcia. Talks about financing, talks about buy downs, talks about some strategies that we can put into place as these rates continue to fluctuate up and down a little bit here. Next thing is, we had a little hurricane last week or the week before, obviously, and so we had to move the IPRE Charities Golf Tournament until Monday. So that is going to be this coming Monday. If you want to participate, contact Virginia, and we're going to have a great, beautiful weather day for that. Congrats to Mike Avancevic and Billy Nash. They participated in a panel in a Millennials and Legends forum this week, and they did a fantastic job. Millennials and legends. I don't know which one was the millennial and which one was the legend, but they did a really great job with a unique format, talking about where we are and where we're going in the future, which is what we all need to be focused on. Finally, congratulations to Amanda Fell. She's going to continue to do FOS, but she's also going to take on an expanded role as our new director of operations. She'll handle the physical location needs of each office. She's going to bring our staff together in all of our 18 locations and create a consistent training program. She's going to do a lot of other things to invest in our people so that we can provide phenomenal customer service to you. The better we are operationally, the more customer service we can provide to you, the better prepared we are to adapt and handle this fluid market right here. You know, last night I was sitting with my 13-year-old, and I've got three. As some of you know, I've got a 13-year-old boy, and I've got a 9-year-old little girl, and then I've got a 2-year-old little girl. So, whoa, the 2-year-old. But I was sitting with my Asa, my 13-year-old, and he likes Star Wars, and he likes technology, and he likes, you know, he does like American history like I do, but he you know, he's not necessarily into finance and football and offshore fishing, the things that I like, and we're very, very different. And I couldn't help but think about our agents and how different some of our top producers are, and it reminded me how we need to make sure that our staff and our managers and our office culture is doing everything that we possibly can to embrace the entrepreneurial spirit of our associates. You know, you've got agents that are successful, that are, you know, spreadsheet people, where they go through their prospecting calls and they check things off the list, and then you have all salespeople who talk and talk and talk, kind of like me, and they're all over the place, and both are successful in their own different ways with their own different flavors. And we've got both of those groups here at Illustrated, and it's really, as we approach Thanksgiving, I'm really grateful for everybody. So pre-Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving next week. Have a great weekend. We'll see you soon.